So you just got your new parts put in your car, you're ready to hit up your tuner and get it tuned, but there might be a few things you could be forgetting. One thing you always need to make sure before you have your car tuned, or if you're doing it yourself, is to make sure all the maintenance is up to date. Now, I went through this entire car, did oil change. I was with the cam swap, you're gonna do oil change. I did a involuntary transmission fluid change, but now I need to change the spark plugs because I forgot to order them when I did the cam swap. Here's what I recommend: BR7s. It is a boosted LSA car on E85, and these have done me wonders in the past. Just like that, straight out of the box. Be careful installing your spark plugs. Don't drop them, and don't install them with grease-covered pans. You don't want anything risking fouling out your plugs. I had the unfortunate privilege of dropping a few of these the other night because I was trying to be in a rush to get the car done, and now here I am having to go back and do it all over again because I got in a rush. But I ordered 10, which is kind of nice because I ordered 10 of them last time. When you order 10, obviously 8-cylinder, you're going to get 2 left over. So if I do it a few more times, I essentially have an extra set of spark plugs. Can't beat the old Amazon special. For $30 for 10 spark plugs though, that's really, really cheap. Alright, so once you get your spark plugs all tight, take your spark plug boot and inspect them. Make sure there's no cracks, no wears, no burn marks. These look pretty good. Make sure you hear it click. Make a nice little clicking sound. Maybe. It's hard to do with one hand. There you go. Make sure you hear that click. Probably couldn't hear it over the cicadas outside. So I thought I was recording, but we are currently uploading a tune. I did a little log yesterday of it just idling, and the AFRs weren't the best. It was running a little rich at idle, so I took out some fuel on the VE table. And while it's lows, I'm going to tell you right now, don't be scared to tune your car. Learn it, figure out the program, go on HP Tuners forums, read, and research. I will say this: if you're going to go out and buy HP Tuners and buy a laptop that can support HP Tuners, you might as well learn how to tune the car yourself. So there's that. I also have a service vehicle soon light on. I believe that's for the oil change, but that's okay. We're gonna see how close I have this tune dialed in. Yeah, tuning's been fun. Tuning has given me another reason just to get out and drive my car. Like, I was missing that for a long time. Like, yeah, you know, you'd go to the car meets or whatever and cruise and Cars and Coffee, but like, tuning it really gave me a lot of motivation to just get in the car, get some good data, and log. And to get some data, I'm actually driving to Menards. I need a little bit of coolant for this thing. There's enough in it to not overheat, but I want to have a little bit extra just to make sure I don't overheat. All right, let's get this startup. Let's see how good we are. Be off. Come on, baby. Oh. Eee. Gotta love that speed density startup. Service vehicle soon. I think I just need to reset my oil light. Not too worried about that. Check engine light should be on because I have one of the AC sensors unplugged, but it's saying 0 right now. Wait for the O2s to warm up and it'll really start getting sporadic. All right, 1%, that's pretty good. I like it a little rich on startup. So if you look down at the bottom, you'll see it's adding about 6 to 7%. Not bad. Considering yesterday when I started this, it was adding 20%. We're doing a lot better. Check out that oil pressure, looking real nice. Not so bad, not too bad. A little on the richer side, but we're okay with that. A little rich is okay. I mean, obviously I'm gonna pull more fueling out of it, but it's a little bit safer to be on the richer side of things. Let's see what our O2s are doing. O2's looking a little sporadic, but that's alright. Cold starts are usually always going to be rich until they warm up, so don't worry yourself too much. I'm going to go for a drive, and we're going to look at the data when I park, because I'm not going to record and drive at the same time. So we're about, I don't know, 5 minutes into the drive, and honestly, they're not looking too bad. Pretty rich at idle, but that's easy to fix. So the sky looks like it's about to rain, which I hope not, because I do not have windshield wipers. If it rains, we'll be stuck for a minute, but there's my destination. We're almost there. Well, we had a little bit of a fail there, boys. Our engine coolant temp is hot, which is weird because if you look over here, according to that dial, I mean, it's not alarmingly high, but that was enough to freak me out for a second. But really, the log's not bad. Just needs some fuel pulled out of it, and yeah, it's pretty much dialed in. So I'm gonna run across the street to Menards and grab some coolant. Scored some coolant. You know, I swear I'm a good car owner, but this poor thing has been through nothing but hell and has not skipped a beat. So thank you, Chevy, for staying strong. Let's give you some coolant. Okay, I don't feel much pressure. Go slow. A little bit of pressure. Okay, we're good. Being paranoid for no reason. But that's wild, because yesterday I took it on like a 10-minute spin. No problem, but wow, that stop and go traffic, it was not happy at all. This is really hard to do with one hand. Help. Chug-a-lug. I might have to put the camera down. I hear a waste call. Luckily, she didn't overheat on us, boys, so we're in business still. It's about to drink the whole gallon. Meanwhile, it's just a bad head gasket or something. Crisis averted. So while the car is still somewhat cooling off, I am going to update the tune. That's wild, man. I know that when you drain the coolant system in these cars, it's quite a bit of coolant, but that was a little lower than I was expecting. So a lot of people like to do the whole copy paste thing. I don't like to do that because it kind of takes too long. So I'm gonna work some magic and then be back with you guys in a second. And we write. So that was a close call to have here with the coolant system. Not sure how I missed that. Funny enough, about 2 years ago, when I originally put an LS9 cam in this car, I did the exact same thing. Me and my buddy were out tuning it. Except the only difference was my temperature gauge was pegged. This one was not, so I think I'm in the clear. I had to look at it twice because I thought I said my intake temps was 200 and some degrees, and I was like, okay, my supercharger's a little toasty. But I mean, that's just what comes with doing stuff to your car, and I'm not really a master mechanic. I just kind of do stuff at home. So if anyone's curious, the current cam in this car is a Scoggin Dickey LS9 Power Max cam with PAC 1218 springs, Johnson 21110R lifters, headers are the same. It actually did the measurements, and for some reason my push rod length came out to the stock size. So I'm not sure how I got that. I might recheck that again just to be sure. But the tune just uploaded, and we are gonna go for another little drivey drive. Hopefully we're gonna beat this storm, because it is actually supposed to rain here in the next, like, I don't know, 10 minutes, so I'm gonna try to boogie on home. This is another lovely thing that comes with tuning, is the softwares can sometimes be janky. This is telling me I need to update it after I literally just got done using it. Welcome to tuning. Please work. Success! Yeah, engine coolant temps down. Intake temp is up. I'll pull the camera back up when we get to the house. So obviously a little bit cleaner. It looks like I need to richen it up a little bit in the top. Down low RPMs, I didn't really touch those. I keep forgetting bigger camshaft needs less fuel down low. It's less efficient. I can't remember. It's a weird way to remember, but yeah, much better coolant temp, much better intake temp. And I need to see why it's at 100. It's a little cool off for it to be at 100, but we're gonna do a little revision. So a little trick: make sure you stop it before you turn the car off. It will skew your data. And I figured, why not tune with a lovely view? Right there's my trail of transmission fluid the other day. Line popped off. You know, maybe I ought to stop making videos about giving people advice and start taking the advice myself. And it's looking a lot better. Looking much, much better than what it was when we started. Well, boys, I think we made it home at the perfect time because it is starting to downpour. Oh, we got some coolant sprayed. Uh-oh, where is my... where'd all this coolant from? Oh, well, that'll do it. Make sure to get a little overflow for this boy, but yeah, overall did pretty good. Not too bad. This video was helpful, or maybe insightful for some. Maybe it'll be a learning lesson to double, triple check your cars, because that is now the third thing I've done that I forgot to check over after a decam swap. But yeah, hopefully this is the beginning of me coming back to YouTube. This is something I've wanted to do for a while. Just need that extra push. And today was kind of that day to get myself back in the game of it. So hopefully from here on out, you start seeing some more content from me. If this is something you want to keep watching or just following with my shenanigans, feel free to subscribe. And any recommendations for videos, let me know in the comment sections down below. And with Waters, I'll see you guys in the next one.